Second piece, and what drives the contractually obligated income, meaning naming rights, founding partners, and suites, is football. How can the second largest marketplace in the United States not be in the NFL? And how can the NFL not be here? We are growing a generation without an NFL team, and they are allowing that generation to grow up without a favorite team. People say to me, do you really think it's that important? I happen to believe it is. Are the Lakers important to LA? Are the Dodgers important to LA? Are the Kings important to LA? Yes, that's our identity. That's what emotionally and passionately drives us as human beings to come together to celebrate our community. Every community, tell me right now how San Francisco feels about the Giants. And yet we sit here for well over 10 years now without an NFL team. Now, does that league need us? Yes. They know they want to be back here. They're committed to being back here, but they want to make sure that it's perfect. So figure those 10 games as the centerpiece of the economics that drive, hopefully somewhere between 2 and 3 Super Bowls once they understand our sunshine. We could get, with a roof that closes, 2 Final Fours, we think, in 10 years. We could get the finals of the most important sporting event in the history of mankind, the World Cup. So if the U.S. wins the bid in 2022, the finals come to LA. They should be here. The media village should be here. The headquarters should be in LA. We should be the soccer capital for the World Cup in 2022. Then you add in the conventions, and the exhibitions, and the trade shows. And then you get the X-Games to move here permanently. Maybe we have college football tournaments that start the year off here in LA. We think outside the box on how we take this 1.4 million square feet and this 78,000 seat football stadium, and now we go after every big event that exists in the United States and in the world. We become the event capital, we become the convention capital, and yes, we become the football capital of the world. That's the vision, and we do it privately. There's been a lot of trash thrown on us in the last 3 weeks from other people that don't want this vision to have legs, don't want reality. So here's the plain facts. What we're trying to work through, and we got a lot of work to do. We are not at the finish line, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the starting gate. But if we work this through, it costs $1 billion to build a football stadium. Some say you can't build it for that. Well, I say, look, if we're wrong, we're paying for it, what do you care? So if we spend $1 billion too, it's our money. You should probably hope we go over, so it creates more jobs. But Jerry Jones built a stadium for 3 million square feet and spent $1.2 billion. It's $400 a square foot. There's no magic here, folks. It's just a square footage cost in construction. Our stadium's going to be 1.7 million square feet. Times it times $400 a square foot. Do the math. It's $850 million. We could build this for $1 billion and make it world class because we already have the rest of the amenities. We have restaurants and bars and nightlife